So my definition of educational technology can be summed up in one word, and that word is opportunity. So what is it an opportunity for? Well, to me, it's an opportunity to take what resides in your imagination and bring it down to this world, to manifest it. So let's look at the words educational technology. Let's look at technology first. And the etymology of that word is really interesting because the first part, techna, means art and craft. So it's the art of something, the craft, the thing that you do, right? And ology is the systematic treatment of something, the science of something, right? So it is the science of the art and the craft that is you. That's pretty interesting. So it kind of goes back to the imagination, what is inside the imagination, and bringing it down, right? Then you look at the word educational. Let's break it down to education. Let's break it down to educator, then educate. So the root word of the word educate means to take that which is hidden within and again, bring it out. So it's an opportunity to really self-express, right? So how has technology played a role in my life? Well, I have been using technology since I was a little girl, whether it was the telephone that I would speak on, the radio that I was listening to. As I got older and I got to have my first MacBook, it was creating music, it was making movies and videos. And then I ended up working for Apple, and it was constantly just technology everywhere. It would help me time, sessions that I'd have with people. It would help me schedule my life. It would help me all these things that I no longer had to think about because the device was doing it for me. So it kind of freed up my mental space for things that I wanted to do. And at the same time, it was the tool that was helping me do the things that I wanted to do. So when I first thought about, well, what has technology done? And has it always really been just a phone or a computer or an iPad? And it hasn't been. When I am teaching my students, I kind of look at technology as anything with electricity in it, right? And I shouldn't look at it away because a pencil and paper is also a form of technology. So, but we're talking about devices in this sense, right? And how was I using a robot for educational purposes? Well, I had a little robot in my classroom and my students needed to learn sight words. And one way we would do is by playing games and getting them to move the little robot back and forth until it found the right sight word. But if you let them just play with this device, they think it's a toy, which it is. But then I saw a child take out its batteries and actually examine it and actually see what it's made of. And then you could see that they were just constructing their knowledge. They were figuring it out slowly and realizing if I put the batteries in one way, it doesn't work. If I put the batteries in another way, it does work. And then thinking about what they might need if they wanted to make one of their own. And it was now building curiosity. It was now building awareness of what they already had. And it's great to watch a young child do this. So technology has been just a tool that has allowed me to, yes, be creative, but also see how others think. And then from there, it has actually helped me help others and serve others. So even with someone who may be from a different generation, who this kind of device came to them a little late, you see how it can support their life. And I've been able to help others help themselves. So it's been an interesting, experience with technology for a good majority of my own life. And I hope to be able to empower people with how technology can change their life.